Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm going to start with tonight's show without wasting much of your time. Now, Rio Ferdinand will be one of the football pundits out there going to talk about Arsenal's defensive partnership of Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba. Say these two players, they are the best in their position in terms of partnership. However, you're going to talk, say, when it comes to who is the best centre-back defender in the EPL, so number one, Virgil van Dijk. Before you're going to talk about Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, but when it comes to a pair, the partnership, because that role, now normal are two day. When it comes to that two, say Saliba and Gabriel, nobody, no other partnership come close. Virgil van Dijk and Brian Konate does not come close. You get saying that the way him, they see him because what they did against Manchester United, like it is too much. You get so Rio Ferdinand, William Saliba and Magalhaes are the best partnership in the Premier League. Virgil van Dijk is the best centre back, but the best partnership is these two. I think Arsenal have a lot to be positive about. Because you could say these two players, they cover each other, they trust each other, they are pillar of strength. Say Arsenal fans need to be very, very positive to these two people where they carry, and not just Rio Ferdinand. Even Gary Neville second talk say, you see, for this football, there are just very few teams that can go 1-0 up and feel very, very comfortable in their skin to be able to focus and concentrate for 90 minutes. That is typical Arsenal. You know, the way that they see all these things, I just they happy because they are singing our praise. We are not the best defensive team in the league for nothing. No be fluke, no be luck. It is intentional. When I tell that they buy all the defenders up and down, they buy defender, people say, oh, defender. What did they buy defender up and down? You don't see the results. People are scared to play us because they know say when they play us, we are very, very stingy. We don't give you chances to even wipe the shots. We don't give you those chances. Even if you want to wipe them, it will be off goal, off target. That's how stingy we are. You get one statistics what they see today. All the away games so we don't beat Manchester United now 1-0, more than 5 occasions, 1-0. What does that tell you? But you don't say that Manchester United say where they go, that ground, it is very, very strong. Yes, you do very, very easy. Even since we say and they formal, that's what they be. So are they happy to say they praise our players? They really deserve all the praise. Now for Talk Sports and the Goldstein, in which and Darren Bent, they bet. So Ben tell them say if Arsenal win, because Ben na Arsenal fan, Goldstein and Man U. If Arsenal win, you go wear Arsenal shirts come do the show. He say yes, and if Man U self win, you two go wear Manchester United shirts come. They say okay, so that's why you see and wear Arsenal shirt. They say and the Goldstein loses his bet to Darren Bent and slams waste of money. Say the case now waste of, but when they badmouth Arsenal, in fact, today different Manchester United their fans. You know, say when it comes to grief, there are stages of grief. So I think they're there for stage 2 now. Where we say they believe say we play rubbish, like we don't do well. Say them play better than us, they deserve to win. We don't do well, we don't do anything. Say Naraya save us. When at the year Naraya save us, is Raya not part of the team? Is Raya not part of the defense? Is that not his job description? Just like Saka's job description now, say okay, we'll carry ball for the back of the net or make an assist. Raya want to make saves. So when it does make the saves, the normal level, you can't say if no be right, don't be part of the team maybe. So they complain. In fact, I think the two they call Man U fans now we're better than them FC. So I just be very happy because a lot of banter. I mean, there were banter many of the Man U fans. So they say, "Listen, I know where if not them win now, they will come they disturb me." Now away from all this brouhaha. So for the Wolves game, we want to see Jota, Mama and Papa who then did for the stadium. So the Jota's parents were brought to tears watching Wolves unveil a tifo of their son over the weekend. So I think the tifo reads, "Will remember you when you walk in the fields of gold." So I can't see the mother and the father. Well, this with that soul's rest in peace. You know this is a super grief. Now, away from that sad note. All right, so when you get exclusive news, say Tottenham Hotspur don't submit a bid for Eberechi Eze. So 55 million plus add-ons to make it up to 60 million. So we're not gonna know whether Crystal Palace go accept. But I saw a report say the chairman of both clubs, Steve Parish and then the Levy, two of them sit down, they discuss before this bid was put forward. So we'll just assume say everything will they will wrap them up anytime soon. Because another thing will come make me feel say true this deal they will wrap them up anytime soon. Now the fact say Crystal Palace they push for El Canos where they play for Leicester City, and the guys have wanted Leicester say want to join Crystal Palace. So the Eagles have tipped the Moroccan international as a potential replacement for Eberechi Eze. So I think I see them getting the player. Now, Sky Sports going to analyze Victor Gyokeres. So this particular person we see, Charlie Austin, got to say, I think he will be a flat track bully, but saying will struggle against top teams like Man U, maybe Man City, Liverpool. Charlie Austin has some doubts about Arsenal striker Victor Gyokeres. You know one funny thing, why did we buy Gyokeres? As Arsenal dey like this now, which teams, make I even ask fans before I even talk, which teams do you think Arsenal have problems breaking down, beating? Is it the top sides or the mid-table and the low-table sides? We don't have a problem with the top sides, the top six. You don't see the statistics of this month. When was the last time they beat us? Chelsea, Spurs, City, Liverpool, Man U. When was the last time they beat us? So these are not the people we are bringing our top striker to come and play. Now all these kinds Aston Villa, Newcastle, West Ham, all those people, now they give us problem. They are not the top sides. Now then they give us problem. And according to your own analysis, he say now those type of people, Gyokeres go fit bully. Papa, leave him now. Leave him. Now what you will bring him for? If we play Man U, all those teams, I know they fear, but when we play all those kinds of small things, now they fear will catch me because those ones, I don't just know why would they get bad luck. Look at what Neville and Newcastle did us last season. To win Newcastle, gonna be like, what I don't know. You get, but I think we'll later beat them at the final game of the seasons. I think we'll later beat them last week, beat them like once. Yeah. So now when I see this analysis, I use the laugh, say, we did not bring him because of Man City. If not by Man City, don't you know that we can still lose against Man City or draw against Man City and still win the league? Haaland, when we say na NBA Olorioko Haaland, even play against us in the struggle. So this same analogy, it cuts across. If Haaland said play Liverpool in the struggle, it's a normal phenomenon. So I don't know why they make him look like say maybe now only Arsenal. Yes, now normal thing. How many times Haaland don't play us in the struggle? You get, sometimes when they count how many times he leg touch ball, it's a normal thing. So what's it be all this hula baloo? Today, different people just bash Gyokeres as in, I don't just understand. Gyokeres just gave everybody mouth. How did he play? Assess him. Even in fact, somebody sent me the assessment of Kopama for Chelsea match. Say Kopama, the 0 dribbles, 0 this one, 0 that one, 0 that. I say they are all blaming Gyokeres. Look at what Kopama did. But people just leave all those analysis. People, I don't just know what they talk about there. Now, away from that, so here we go. AS Roma don't agree to sign Leon Bailey of Aston Villa, so you don't go join Roma. Now, why did I bring up this story? Aston Villa now don't lose two players like a wingers or forwards. They don't lose Jacob Ramsey. They don't lose Leon Bailey. So the expectation is that they will come and sign Trossard. They follow for people they're interested in signing Trossard. So as this one don't go, obviously they will need to replace these players. So more just to watch, because from the look of things, we need to sell now. The conclusion where all the journalists they give now, they actually need to sell first before they buy any other person. You get, so it is either we are selling Zinchenko, we are selling Fabio Vieira, or we are selling this Trossard. We must sell. So that one na key. So more just to watch as others also people they interested in suitors as they dispatch some of their players. Me are they happy so they can carry our own pussy front, more see what we do. Now, in the midst of all these things, Xabi Alonso when they talk about Rodrygo future, when they talk say, see, there are many rumors in the summer, but I've seen him well. and I count on everyone. I count on Rodrygo for sure, 100%. So when I say this one, I call the one that say, nah, me I don't understand, because when you can't see this other reports where the London Evening Standard drop say Arsenal don't get Rodrygo opportunity because why? Manchester City don't pull out of Rodrygo race because the money where they put for Savinho here, Tottenham Hotspur cannot afford it, which is probably why Tottenham Hotspur can't go for a very cheap, go to bid for that. Because from the look of things, Man City, because they have to sell Savinho first before they bring in Rodrygo. So if you will want buy and if you buy and then go keep him, and they cannot go and buy Rodrygo to come and add to this one. So the Brazilian winger is now due to stay at the Etihad next season, which means City are no longer pursuing a move for Rodrygo. With that being said, Arsenal they knock on Real Madrid and say, how far we won't carry this guy on loan? Because remember, say they don't unveil Franco Mastantuono, and when you listen to wetin Xabi Alonso talk today, he said Franco gets a very, very devastating and incredible left foot. He be like Messi. In fact, the guy idol na Messi, because you know, say based on say they play for Real Madrid, everybody expecting to in the media to say his idol is Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's not like you na Messi. So Alonso come like protect am somehow, say na normal level him be Argentinian player, Messi dey play with am, so you know you don't normal say him dey idolize Messi. Then that's what they cover that matter. So when you are playing for Real Madrid and you get somebody like Franco Mastantuono who go play on the right to cut him with his left, because that one they're not going to find out with all this money and make only for bench, and they still have somebody like Agagula who is cementing a place in the midfield to control things. So Rodrygo is not the first name in the pecking order of right or left wingers. I don't even think it's the second name in the pecking order of wingers too, because Johan Garcia, that one said, but like so many things we say supposed to make Rodrygo leave, but I don't really know. So if this news they hear say truly Man City race or chase for Rodrygo has come to an end, I never hear any other club where they talk say they go for him. Arsenal are the only people still in the running, so more just to watch and see what's going to happen at the end of the day. Remember, I say deadline day, things go still share, so things go still happen. So more just to observe and see how all these things go unfold. Me, I did very, very interested and they monitor the situation because see what's going to happen. Now, away from that. All right, so one Sporting Lisbon experts come dey tell Arsenal fans say make una no dey panic or make una no worry because say maybe Gyokeres play how many minutes no score this and that. Make una calm down, nothing dey happen again. So Baba come dey explain, come dey discuss how Sporting Lisbon actually help to make Gyokeres who Gyokeres be today, and who is speaking is Fonseca. So he was telling TBR Football, honestly, there wasn't really any mourning at the start. Even in those matches where he didn't score, he was very, very dangerous, constantly getting shots off, stretching defenses, and he even hits the woodwork a few times. People could already see he brought something differently, completely different, intensity, direct running, the ability to accelerate play and be a protagonist in attack. That's the thing with him. He's not a poacher who waits around in the box. He thrives when he's involved in chaos, running channels, creating spaces for others, and keeping defenders uncomfortable. Arsenal don't naturally offer him that sort of platform right now, since Arteta's side leans towards control and structure, which is our previous system. So now we want to enter that direct style of play. Now gradually we will enter him. So given the fact that he's not even fully match fit yet either, the real conclusions should only be drawn later into the season around September and October time. So Baba will come down. Even as you listen to Gary Neville they talk say even the Benjamin Sesko is not really match fit. Gyokeres too is not match fit, so it doesn't make any sense to start assessing him, because many media, ESPN, everybody, they talk sport, they don't analyze him. So it's a waste of money. Say this one is that kilo day now that money. I don't understand. Now calm down. Now free my guy, babe. So now doing me I just stay up. Now Richard Keys will be one of the pundits for BN Sports. So him can they accuse us now after the Manchester United drama. So you say we all know what they do. Say the way Arsenal they treat people when it comes to corner. Say it no good because the Ojoro is too much. So Keys believe Arsenal got away with the goal and claimed Arteta's side often push boundaries when it comes to set pieces. He was writing that weak, maybe a little bit soft, perhaps could have done better. Of course, that's always the case. Few leave a field of play satisfied with what they've done, but Binder was fouled. Say Saliba really fouled the goalkeeper. But see, you get some things where I go show now. And even Gary Neville self talk am. Do you know that during that corner, a lot of things were happening at the same time, but everybody's focus is on Saliba and Binder. Una see wetin Kunha dey do Zubimendi. Una see wetin they do Maestro Kelly. The images are out there because now people are saying you are looking at this one. If you say they want cancel this one, cancel the goal. What about this one? Then it's supposed to be penalty. If you want to even look at it that way, it's supposed to be penalty. That's part of the arguments where people they put out there, but we'll soon get there. Don't worry. Now, this is the statistics I was telling you early on in the podcast. All 6 of Arsenal's away wins against Manchester United in the Premier League from 1998 till 2025. 1-1-0, 1-1-0, 1-1-0, 1-1-0. We dey always go there, go grind them out. For those who feel say, oh, we go there, we play ugly. Have we ever gone to play there beautifully? Have we ever gone there and played beautifully and beat them 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 2-1, 3? See, now you see for your front. All the away wins we've got in 1998, 2002, 2006, 2020, 2024, 2025. Now be this. Most of the times we played beautifully well, now be the times we play 1-1. Like last season. We did not win there last season. We played 1-1. So now part of them. When we say Bruno Fernandes, first of all, down free kick. We can't equalize with Declan Rice, we wipe one screamer. Now so, now him. So, more just less sleeping dogs. Like now, part of the lamentations where Manchester United fans they use scope. So this one what the dog say, he watch the match. Say, I never knew we were when I watch this video, I laugh. I just laugh. Like my head scatter. He said, I never knew we were playing against Mikel Pulis. When they say Mikel Pulis, the only people go feel understand. People don't support Arsenal for a very, very long time and understand who Tony Pulis is. If you know who Tony Pulis is, and Tony Pulis' style of play with his team Stoke, with players like Gyokeres, you go understand what team Baba they talk. Gyokeres, what team that one they use talk, they're going on a Delap, I bet you that, don't forget his name, sir. So you go understand where this man they come from. Say, I never knew we were playing against Mikel Pulis. For the list KG, that he was seeing some positives in Manchester United defeats to Arsenal and wants the club to target Donnarumma. You know, and there when you call it do the analysis, I watched the video. He say Arsenal, in fact, they should not be called Arsenal. They are set piece FC. That's Stoklonia. You get say Mikel Pulis. Say United struggled with Arsenal's corner kicks and all those routine. But the funny thing is, say those things so they do for corner, other clubs they do them too. But the disconnect is that we do it better. Because for their own corner too, they came to Raya, tried to hold them, but Raya, that one, you understand the level. I want to punch the ball, you get, don't send anybody, you get. You understand, because I know say for our own training session, we sort of go to train this thing normal. So I know the surprise. Now, whether a penalty, whether not be penalty, former EPL ref, Kit Hackett, he himself can put his own 2 cents down on why it should not have been a penalty or whether it should have been a penalty. Now, when you look what him Baba talk, first of all, before you talk, you see fans like this, we talk say this was not given as a penalty when I think Saliba fouled. I think it was Kunha Bruno Fernandes. I can't even remember. It says okay, it's Kunha. It says Saliba doesn't touch the ball and it takes out Kunha's leg. Don't forget that Gallagher don't first talk say no be penalty. So now Kit Hackett come talk you only say there is no doubt that the defender made contact with Kunha. The problem here is that the player is already falling down backwards and was searching for a penalty kick. The referee is spot on. VAR isn't going to get involved because it's not a clear and obvious error. Players often exaggerate that fall when a foul takes place, and that exaggeration often makes the referee not give it. Saliba made a genuine attempt for the ball, and Kunha is already on his way down. He's not even facing the goal. Why? There are a lot of questions to be asked here. As a fan, I can understand why Manchester United wants a penalty. You see, this has to do with point of view. Now, that particular person, they talk from the point of view of a fan. Kit Hackett now and Damon Gallagher, they're talking from the point of view of an officiator, a referee. Them no go see and the way the fans see and make I no lie for you. If say now maybe Arsenal this thing happened to, probably all of us will call for penalty. At the end of the day, are they very, very happy to no give them because who knows? If say the referee say okay, penalty, who knows whether VAR will overturn them? Nobody knows. But you know the greatest joy? I am very, very happy to say Manchester United greats like Gary Neville can come out and say, no, it's not a foul for penalty. Now, if you can talk say, no be foul. Okay, let's assume say you won't even talk saying a foul. What about Matthew Cunha holding Zubimendi? I get the picture. In fact, I don't already prepare the picture for my talking point. I can't see where Gary Neville said talk about. I say, oh, okay, make I join the two. This same corner, look at what Cunha is doing to Zubimendi. He hug him. Even though they even look where they play the corner from. He just won't impede this one movement. Block, and this is called obstruction of movement. This is a penalty offense. This one. Look at the other number 23. That's the whole our player. They know they look who they cross the corner. They are not interested in that. Their owner, you must not go in there and say you want to go and nod. So the argument now becomes, if you say that was a penalty, or maybe the goal, they're supposed to cancel the goal. This one call. This one no follow. You see, so, but because everybody, they focus on that Saliba and Bayindir. So wherever you are, in whatever platform, fora, and they do that argument, point out all these places. So if it doesn't make them cancel the goal, what about this one? Tell me, say penalty is supposed to enter. Get. So when you put out that argument, because since everybody will just keep quiet, nobody will talk with it. And this brings me to what these two gentlemen, Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher, did. I think he said today, everybody just they analyze Gyokeres. They just analyze my guy. Now, Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher can discuss if Gyokeres or Kai Havertz should start big games for Arsenal. Like, I don't understand these two people. How they are, they cannot go talk about something. Now, Gary Neville say, Mikel Arteta can't leave Gyokeres out of big games, which is normal. He's our first 11 member. I get more belief for where he did than Kai Havertz. I don't feel like for you. I don't know about you, where they watch you, but me, I get more confidence where Gyokeres. They say, in presence matter, whether I know the score. Defenders go there with them, they go there marry him. Saka go there free, Martinelli go there free. That's the point. If Kai Havertz don't fall up and down, how many times Gyokeres they fall up and down, person will drag and down? Carragher can't say he can. You get. In fact, when you watch the video, Carragher come dey pitch for Arteta to start Kai Havertz ahead of Gyokeres, as if that is a good thing. What are the metrics? What are the data sets you are using to use logical thinking, critical thinking, and say Arteta should bench Gyokeres for Kai Havertz? Like, what if not that you want Arsenal to fail? If not that you want us to fail, why will a rational human being come out and say we should bench Gyokeres and put in Kai Havertz? Because he knows say next 2 matches now at Liverpool, and that's a big game. So against Liverpool, we should bench Gyokeres and play Kai Havertz against Liverpool. That's the narrative, not the agenda. You see how agenda is agending. Narrative. And another thing is say, I get this strong feeling. Say Liverpool will buy Isaac and they go first test time against us. I get that feeling. See, they go buy Isaac, and the first match Isaac will play against Arsenal. You will say, he's getting his debut, Isaac, yeah. Because they don't say Isaac, they usually put fear for Magalhaes again, but for nothing, we will see Adam and say, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Now, away from that. All right, so Chris Whitley, when they talk about Bukayo Saka, what did they talk about Gyokeres? So Saka said, I was impressed with Gyokeres and he battled for us. It was tough. I thought he did well. His performance gave us something to build on, and I am sure it will help him next week. He has slotted in well. So have the other guys, because not the only one we bought. So have the other guys. Now, Rio Ferdinand makes bold Victor Gyokeres prediction with Alexander Isak comparison. So following the game, he say, I've seen some comments. People saying Gyokeres doesn't look the part early in the season, giving 5 or 6 games minimum just to get up to speed. Back say, give him time to get up to speed fitness-wise. He's got to get fit. He probably hasn't trained with a team since he got to Arsenal because he demanded to leave. You remember, say he went on strike. He wasn't training with Sporting Lisbon. He could say, now the same thing with Isaac. If Isaac now sign for a new team, he will struggle small because he never did train. You get. Now the same thing do Shesko. Remember, say they rest Shesko out of games for RB Leipzig. That's why I know if he starts. It's not match fit. So the same analogy, the same situation. I did Isaac there because Isaac is training away from the normal training routine, the training team them. So, but one thing they say, Arsenal don't get depth now. Kai Havertz can come in after maybe 65 minutes, 70 minutes. Arsenal have a real opportunity now to win the league. That's why in the morning I was very, very happy to say we get depth, although the depth never did all round to the level where we want, because Madueke, I still feel we still need another left person with the bar he gets. And the other guy said never really gets his own person will cover for him. Get. I know they look those money, he never really gets professional person who I believe say we cover for him. So, and once we will still understand, say regardless of anything, we can solve all our problems in this window. Let's just take that one. So at the end of the day, anyone who has to do for us, if they still bring another person to join this 6 way run by, I no go lie for you in a bonus, so I no go lie for you, because you know they easy. No be paper they bring all these things and money. Yes. Now, away from that, look at what is happening with Johan Wissa. Johan Wissa don't unfollow Brentford for social media. He don't change your profile picture. Come out all the club photos from Instagram accounts. Yes. Baba won't force the move. Now, here's the problem. Newcastle are willing to pay 35 million. Brentford say lie, say they must pay 60 million. If it's too cheap, 50 million. Now there then they. So they never see decide. Yeah, are they clearly interested in seeing how Wissa own will end and how Newcastle own will end? Because at the end of the day, how many weeks remain? It's going to be September 1. So how many weeks remain? So once at the end of the day, you know can't go. What next? Now that what next? I want to say that what next? Now FIFA can consider say this Club World Cup, the female that they go feel run am every 2 years instead of 4 years they don't talk before. So people the para say you know to make sense. Say you want keep the players. So people they say maybe the Premier League self protest, maybe there might be some backlash. I don't really know. Though now still ideation stage, they don't say they don't put and say okay, and every 2 years or no. They see the reason they consider. Now, away from that, I saw this news from Fabrizio Romano, and I can't think of Arsenal. Say, what's the word this Arsenal people? Why can't you go there and rescue this young man? Some people let us say maybe that because of Nations Cup, and Nations Cup every year. Salah said no go. If he go, he will come back now. Because they say Inter Milan will talk to Ademola Lookman agents in the next 24 hours. Expected to inform the guy say the deal is off. You don't understand? Because Atlanta don't already make the guy know say see. We won't sell you, yes, but not to anybody in Syria. But the guy say they do agree say I must go say I must go Inter only. Now Inter don't bust in bubbles. Let us say see, we don't fit sign you again because there's nothing we can do. So negotiation with Atlanta are completely frozen since 2 weeks ago. Lookman's deal was never linked because Atlanta don't sign another player. Lookman be the thing say as Atlanta signed this Nicola for 17 million, say they go let am go, but the after them say. This one I separate this one sign, but don't be say because of you. So they are open to selling him to anybody abroad for a meager sum of 45 million. There must be something in the data that is making Arsenal not want to look at this Ademola Lookman. It could be his age, or it could be something else that we are not privy to. You get? Or maybe the player himself no one come EPA because I guess they don't come EPA before come jackpot. So you know if you say I'm EPA alagbara to the hustle and bustle too much. Maybe because I feel personally from my own eye, he's a decent player. So unless he doesn't really match or fit what they want to use and do. Because right now it's just conjecture and conspiracy theories now. Because I'm talking from the realm of speculation. I don't really know why they don't see value in this player, because for me, it's good to go. Now, we're going to get to Jacob Kiwior if he leave Arsenal after he don't miss out on the match. Don't say no appear for Man U. So, and they say Porto don't submit a bid for the guy. So, more just the watch. And nobody Porto, many people they will say they're interested. Crystal Palace, they there, you get. So, people plenty will line up, say they won't carry up. And according to what at the end, I'm saying the guy they consider in options, gets. Because they say after falling down the pecking order at Arsenal, was he ever top of the pecking order? I don't they below the pecking order since now. I don't know after falling as if he maybe in the top before. So I can see this picture online. Hey, never take my light, so I will change to inverter. So I see this picture. Say Anthony Gordon don't go 19 games without scoring a goal. When I saw it, I can't laugh. Say, now all these people that they compare to Bukayo Saka that year, this and that one. Look at Kopama don't go gold drought. This one said the same thing. Na normal level, you know, easy to be consistent. That's why Saka is always our star boy, any day, anytime. Now, Saka they talk about the Manchester United game. Say we are happy with the 3 points to come away from Old Trafford with a win. It was not a great performance. We were not up to our standard. The basic sloppy giveaways, our decision making was not great, and that gave Man U a lot of momentum. We did not get punished for it, but we cannot do it every game. Yes, that is true. That's why people like Chaswas give Bukayo Saka 5 ratings. No, 5 to give Saka. Now, Gerrard said they talk about Arsenal, so you gotta give credit to Arsenal. They won at Old Trafford without even being at their best. That is what a big team does, and I did very, very happy to say yes. People are giving us our flowers because what we do, you know this. All right, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 and they're located at number 7 Ekene Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. All right, so the biggest news of the night, let me the fact say Rio Ferdinand, maybe one of the football pundits out there, come to talk say Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes are EPL's best defensive partnership, and say the two make sense for Arsenal. Say Arsenal made they all be very, very positive with their players. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night. And that game out. All right, guys. Ciao.